Hello YouTube, this is going to be an update video on my ski bike I'm making. So I believe last time I had it almost all torn apart. I don't remember if I had the skis or not. I think I had the skis. Anyway, these are skis I'm using. They're kid skis that I got from a friend and I just cut the backs off. Yeah, the fork originally, I had a Mizorshi fork and I bought it used on eBay. The person cut it down, cut the steer tube down to 6.5 inches, and this needs 7.25 inches, so I was way out of luck. And the only way to really fix that, since you can't replace the steer tubes on forks without buying a new fork or finding parts and buying it, is to weld. And to weld it, your guy charged me 65 bucks for a job, and he said that was cheap. So whatever, if I have my own welder and enough tools to round it off again, maybe I'll try, but I wouldn't risk it. So I sold the Mizorshi fork on eBay for 40 bucks, and somebody wanted it, and yeah, they have it now. Instead, I bought this cheap yet somewhat reliable Suntour, the cheapest Suntour they make. It's a Suntour XCT. It's a 2006 model, so this one has preload and lockout on it. So the other models, I believe, just have 2 preloads. This one's got a lockout, which works nice. And yeah, the preload is just, it's a spring inside. It's not air, it's not oil, but it works. And yeah, when I got this fork, you get these forks in the States, I think they're like 70 bucks on Amazon US. We're here in Canada, they're $100 Canadian. They come with Amazon Prime, whatever. I had to order a new headset because some pieces were bent, and this doesn't come with a crown, so I need to buy a crown. It came with the headset, so I got a crown, I got the headset itself, all new bearings, everything. Some spacers, I got a spacer kit, and yes, I also cut it to length as it was sticking up about an inch. So they give you enough to cut it with. The headset tube is, the set is an FSA headset, and comes with everything: the nut, the cap, the star nut's what I needed because the fork didn't come with the star nut in it, so got the star nut in. And yeah, those spacers were original. This one I bought separately. The headset comes with the actual headset, the bearing, and I don't know what the parts are called in there. Basically everything you need, except for the tool to put it in. I need to buy a headset tool because I didn't want to risk damaging the frame of this bike. It's pretty old by using a hammer, so I used the headset tool. The star nut I was able to put in with the hammer. Just put this nut back on and hammered it in as straight as I could, and knocked it back and forth until it was pretty straight, and I just eyeballed it. And yeah, and it's just, anyways, holding it on, giving extra pressure with these nuts on the side. Yeah, and I got this fork in, so it's nice. 100mm travel. It's supposed to be for a 26-inch wheel, but I'm not putting a wheel, so it could have been 27, 29, whatever. It doesn't matter for this application. Middle shocks are still the original Fox suspension here, and yeah, it's rusty, but it works. It doesn't leak. Bounces. In order for the ski bike to be installed professionally, well, not professionally, but correctly, you need to remove the crankset, I believe, or bottom bracket, and crankset. Yeah, so move the crankset and then remove the bottom bracket with a little square hole through it, or the square sticking out. So for this one, I needed to buy another special tool because yeah, I had no tool to get that out, and I didn't want to break it. So I got, yes, I believe, bottom bracket removal tool. This goes on a 1/2 inch what's it called, extension to 1/2 inch ratchet, or you could use whatever millimeter, I remember 21mm, whatever this is on the outside, and stick it on that bottom bracket, and comes right out. Even though this bike is 96, it's 21 years old, came out pretty smoothly. And then I got, of course, the headset removal kit. Comes with all these different types of spacers, and a long screw. I got a cheap one. This one was like 15 bucks on Amazon. Technically could have went to hardware store, probably got just big washers to do this, but I I bought something that had these spacers that have little lips on them as well, so they could grab the headset when they push it in as well. And yeah, and you need maybe a crankset remover tool. After that, you should be all set. My kit from Bike to Slope still didn't come yet, so hopefully it's gonna come soon. And yeah, once it gets here, put it in, put it on those skis, put it together, put some bungees. I bought some cheap ones at Harbor Freight, Eat States, just thing like this, and that cord set should be enough to give enough suspension to the skis and keep them on the bike, and make some handle to put around your wrist when you go downhill. And yeah, this bike should come together really nice. So I'll give you an update when hopefully have it all finished, or maybe next stage in the project. If you want to make more YouTube videos, just comment below.